The Dark World Chapter 1. There are two places. There are two places, here and there. It's as simple as that. A mirror universe, that mimics ours. Mother knew this. She has taught us all many times that good cannot exist without evil, evil could not exist without good, but it's hard to tell the differences between the two. After Mother taught me the secret of the stones and told me the stories of the towers. How one touched the sky, built of bones that shined the brightest whites, so bright it burnt the eyes of the travelers that came to pay homage. When the wars started between the races and Vulcan was awoken, he lit the fires and burnt the travelers, filling the sky with a thick black smoke. The tower turned black from the ash and became obsidian, stained with the tears of the falling. The tower grew hard. The black glass still shined bright during the day, but faded into the night. Mother's second gift was an obsidian sphere carved from the tower itself. She promised that one day, I will be able to reach inside and take the place of my other self whenever I wanted to. She gave me the ability to escape my reality for a short time. As the years went by, I had forgotten all about this sphere taken from the Tower of Bones. The stories had become simple lost memories that had faded into the shadows. Things have a way of showing up, forgotten things. Moments ago I found a small wooden box, that I had stored my childhood toys and memories in. As I picked up the wooden box, it burnt my hand, causing me to drop the box. Along with a few old needles I had used to patch up my sister with, the black sphere rolled up to my foot, just as if it was a long-lost pet. Reaching down to grab it, I felt a shock. In my hand was the sphere, but around me was a darker version of my world. Technology seemed to have been suppressed. The house took on the look of the 1920s, shiny brown wood and cabinets with boatful grains and eyes that seemed to watch me move as I walked. The air seemed darker and heavier, thick to the lungs as I took each breath. Apparently I still lived with my wife, but she hated me. She was even on a dance and dinner with some unknown stranger. Visions of events passed through my eyes, tortures and wars. Little horrors that spawned and lived in the flesh of the homeless. Monsters called sparks jumped from power pole to find a victim. My kids seemed to be happy here just as they were in the brighter place. They had learned to adapt it as humans did. I was still a writer, but I used a typewriter. Computers could only be used by the masters in their tunnels and caves away from the sparks. They held and controlled the information. Information was money in the dark world. As I looked over the last page or two from the typewriter, I found that me there wrote about the things he saw on the brighter side, my home. He wrote about happiness and technologies. Books and people, forgotten places called libraries. What I called home he called heaven.